all right, and this is one of those good days. This is what I should do more often is. But then yesterday was the example of why I can't do this more often. And boy, is that vague. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. Some sort of weird, deep, next level cipher that I don't even know what I'm saying. But somehow on some days it all comes together in the end. It's weird. This is the second one for Mike. Welcome to the darkness, Crucifix. We just saw a dead man walking, the Lax and Crucifix. And my opening insanity is getting to the point that it's now 7:39 and I'm hitting my third reaction because I think I'm safe. Yesterday, wanting to make a stupid comment about here I go again on my own, blah, 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 blah. It took 2 hours almost to get those couple videos done because they got blocked a couple times because it turns out 68% of the world is not allowed to see Tawny Katane on the cover of a Jaguar on the hood. Excuse me if I'm kind of loosey-loose here. I got to get a couple more things done. Then we're going to upload a bunch. I have the hiccups, but I literally, this is the third one in the row, and I had a sneak peek when I was setting it up. I did a sound check. And so let's just say Ange and I were talking about Bill Cooper today. And I'll leave it at that. And, that makes it even more, cryptic and all. But it inspired me right off the bat when I saw that. I was like, oh, yeah, no, shit. Because we were talking about... Okay, this is really off the wall. In the big game of the last 3 years, a lot of people had the opportunity to take help for the trauma they were going through. Understandable. No cool for all that. This house, it wasn't. Nothing came ever once, anything. And Ange did some research, and it appears that that's a pretty rare occurrence. Not. Hell, I think you can even get your check if you had, maybe an address. I don't know. I have to check into that. I don't know. I want to speak out of turn. But the point is I'm like, I don't think we should participate in anything that might crash the economy. And it was just like, who thinks that way? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like Bill Cooper, he would have thought that way. And it was funny because he would have, and they probably got him. And it's a damn shame. But all of that from Behold the Pale Horse. It's weird. And then it goes biblical on you ass.
Welcome to the darkness when I really don't know your name. Man, these streets are so cold, I can feel it in my veins. Welcome to the darkness when I really don't feel your pain. Never, that's all the same.
Okay, I think I can handle it. It's cool. That's fast, right? That is some fast, some fucking rapid fire bars there, and then it's that the beat along with it. So just let me Wow. Okay. Okay. Cool. Way out of the normal. Oh, good. Fuck yeah.
Welcome to the darkness when I really don't know your name. Man, these streets are so cold, I can feel it in my veins. Welcome to the darkness when I really don't feel your pain. Never, that's all the same.
Okay. Nope. Let's see.
Know your name, man, these streets are so cold, I can feel it in my veins. Welcome to the darkness when I really don't feel your pain. Never, Welcome to the darkness when I really don't know your name. These streets are so cold, I can feel it in my veins. Welcome to the darkness when I really don't feel your pain. Never, that's all this.
I mean, let's just be blunt. Grateful. I mean, I get the furnace in the background too, but let's be grateful for the lyrics. That would have knocked me out right there because I couldn't. Holy crap!
Welcome to the darkness when I really don't feel your pain. Never, that's all the same. Keep thinking about the pain, for the pain, for the game, instead of that soul for pocket change. Jumping up these rocks and things, knowing at the end we're not gonna change. Some of your man go through things, gotta do things, comes change. And let the blame sit, know that never really like the shame. Shame on, like to think about it, just upon a bed. My arm gon' die, in my bed, so I'm speaking to them about it. Things that came erase in my past, I ain't proud of, but it's all step about it. We not need you to step without the furnace. And all the slip behind us get murdered to clap burners. Try living for nothing, we dying for purpose. And it'll take a lot more to put some walls and pistols to earth. Certain deep inside, I'm slave to my mind's eye. Running while I'm blind by everything that shines. I burn it till I'm dead high, living like I can't die. Never catch the signs, things are destined to decline. Everything seems hopeless, so focused on another man to take away the hopeless. It's every one of these preachers and politicians that they hocus pocus. Never think about the signs of the end time, we damn blind when the day approaches. Waiting for the 8 weeks, then pop, stalkers and markers. Welcome to the darkness. Bag dope, open up the eyes to your mind and get so. Welcome to the darkness. Forget about what you know. The world's about to change, so get ready for the show.
So, 7:10 is a really tough time at night. 7:45 actually, but you know what I'm saying. Holy shit, there's a lot going on, and I was having a emphysema thing there for a minute. Turns out, yeah, you know, smoking. It's God, what am I? 52. Started smoking when I was like 16. That'll get you. I never said it won't. Quit now while you can. Oh. So, there is a shit ton to unpack here. So, what's going to happen is we're going to move on. I'm going to finish it, and then if I can do it again, I'm going to do it again with, holy crap. Oh.
Welcome to the darkness when I really don't feel your pain. Never, that's all the same. Keep thinking about the pain, for the pain, for the game, instead of that soul for pocket change. Jumping up these rocks and things, knowing at the end we're not gonna change. Some of your man go through things, gotta do things, comes change. And let the blame sit, know that never really like the shame. Shame on, like to think about it, just upon a bed. My arm gon' die.
Oh. Well, okay, that one actually, well, let's see what he said next. Okay, so this came up today. So, I thought it came out really good when I was talking to my brother today, and you don't have to believe this shit at all. It's from my personal belief system. That's all for entertainment purposes only here, so take it with a grain of salt, but so because you could call it quantum entanglement, or you could call it faith if it's easier to understand, but because you're connected to everything at a level that's well, it's just fucking mysterious, it's easier to put it that way. But I mean, we can go quantum, right? Quantum entanglement to everything at a quantum level. It gets really weird how interconnected we all are. Everything is. The emptiness of space to the, you know, your pinky nail. So, I can't understand all that. But I know enough to know it's real, that it's all interconnected in weird ways, but mathematically at a quantum level, just, you know, gonna be. So I personally put my faith and my belief in the quantifiable side, I know at a quantum level it's all entangled. And then when everything I see or believe kind of aligns with natural law, I go, oh, that's enough of an equation to equal having faith that if my message, my core beliefs, my observation, and some scientific equations all equal the same thing, I can stop doubting myself and start believing in myself, because that's what from my quantum misunderstanding to my possible delusional spirituality, they all reconcile and tell me to do the best I can to strive for something a little bit better, to take care of the things I love around me. The reward of taking care of my things around me reaps in what, some people like to call a karmic benefit. By self-serving myself and paying it out to those around me, it serves a equal but opposite karmic effect. So yeah, no, I go with the faith and then give up on the doubt. Yeah. How many felonies? A shit ton of felonies. A shit ton of stuff. Years in the joint. Years of drug addiction. Yeah. Preach to the choir, my friend. Gosh, we're having an at-home discussion about the 15-minute cities in these environments, and anybody who's either been to prison, the military, I don't know, probably college is locked down. That's probably why it's working, because all the college kids been locked down. They still think it's all fun and fucking games. When you want to be able to go, here's the problem with boundaries. Now, I will accept that I might need a passport and some permission, because boundaries are real and I might want to cross them. But in my own backyard, I can't have you setting boundaries. I need to be able to walk out the driveway, walk to the road, walk up the road. Can't have anyone saying, well, you can't cross this line on the road unless it's some recognized by everyone border. Holy shit, were you in the snow, little buddy? You're not. This is bad timing, just so you know. His hood is like a plow. He goes out there and he's like plowing it into his hood. If it wasn't tragic, it'd be funny. To my mind's eye, wonder while I'm blind by everything that shines. I burn it till I'm dead high, living like I can't die. Never catch the signs, things are destined to decline. Oh, we were talking about this today. I've been just preaching to the choir for years that, well, since Robin Leach and Lifestyles of Rich and Famous, one of the key indicators of decline of civilization is when they package elitist programming to a regular Joe six-pack like it's entertainment. The guys at the bowling league ain't ever getting a mega $1 million mansion. The only people that envy that want it. Joe Sixpack wants to win the trophy at the local bowling tournament and then maybe take care of his wife and kids and go on vacation a couple times. He's really minds his own business up until you go into his backyard. It's weird how that all works out. But yeah, the signs of decline. Shit. Decline of Western civilization, the Metal Years Part 2. Nah, it turns out a lot of that was kind of staged and bullshit. But decline has been able to see that shit everywhere. Everything seems hopeless, so focused on another minute about the hopeless. Everybody these preachers and politicians and hopeless. Well, you should question your preachers and politicians and then literally identify any hocus pocus as left-leaning Luciferian, probably weird blood magic like MJ Kelly, Machine Gun Kelly, and his hottie ass girlfriend. Like, brag about it, right? So, hey, we drink each other's blood. Just saying. If they brag about their hocus pocus, maybe turn away. Well, choir, preaching. Oh shit, what was that? Something 8th day? What? Oh. Holy crap. Mike, so the reason it takes so long is because I guess you had to wait for a day where I said to my brother, I said, here's the thing. It's this right now. But when you want it, when it's a barcode in your skin or a chip, you better make a fucking decision. And you better make a hard decision. That'll be your last chance to make it. And that will then only be complying or being outcasted. But I'll listen to outlaw rap and shit. I mean, in this, obviously. Yeah. And so I've had a couple lines. Like I wouldn't mask up again. I won't do business if they ask. So I just can't do it no more. I won't comply to any sort of medical tyranny. Science appears to be way out on that. But then I only take, I guess, tinfoil hat science right now, and I'm just willing to say it. I don't know shit. But I believe in that line right there. It just came up in my literally everyday conversation today. Shit, and they all do got to be 20 minutes. Then that line kind of counterdicts that why question faith. Well, if you have a soul, then you better put some sort of faith in it. Then better hope that faith leads you out of the darkness, even as the world is getting sucked into it. Yeah, and then come on. There's your exclamation point. I will just shut up now unless it makes my head explode. The fucking birth rate. That's what's destined to decline. The actual illusion, a bunch of illusions will be dispelled very soon because they're media and propaganda illusions. Bunch of people have said it. The facts are in. What message are you allowed to hear? If everything I'm saying is super vague, then you don't have a clue yet. If you kind of know what I'm talking about, then you've probably already heard. I mean, there are things that I'm not allowed to say that the media just said the other day are a good thing. So, while he's talking about decline, in a broad and general overview, decay and decline everywhere. I can't talk about certain things declining, but the media says they're declining, so you have to give amnesty to everybody else. But I'm not allowed to say any more than that because it somehow doesn't mean I'm thinking about the subject. It means I'm a hater. I wonder how you got to decline if you're not allowed to have literal, open, and civil discussion. Maybe the darkness is in the form of what media and influence you allow to cloud your judgment.
1,000 people are now known to have died in China, devastated by last Monday's earthquake.
More than 160,000 people were killed in the tsunami.
Rwanda, one of the bloodiest genocides of modern history.
4,000 people have died as a result of this Category 3.
Next thing I'm going to say is horrible, scary, and I'm sorry if it offends. It's very dark programming at this moment. So if you'd like to stop right now and keep the illusion, see you on the next one. And just don't come back to this moment. I'm even going to give you a minute. Hi, Pooper Pups. The code's right there. Yeah, I know. I'll give you a minute. Everybody gone who... Nah, that was legit. I swear I hope this isn't true. I got to help him up on the chair. He can't get up on his own no more. Come here, buds. Oh, here. Here's my little buddy. This is my poncho. He doesn't come out much because he's got some shit here now from the cone. It's like he's covered in bed sores and he's miserable. But we love him and we'll make him. He gets lots of scratches. Sorry, poopers, you just really ruined my train of thought. Oh, I think they're going to erase like 2 or 3 cities from the maps. I think it ends tragically within the next decade. I got to go decade because I don't want to narrow it down. I'm not fucking Nostradamus and I'm not trying to be a dark doomsayer. But I think all signs point to a failed attempt at global dominance. So a nightmare scenario, much like the backdrop of that picture, will have to take place to create global awareness to a single talking point to get all of the cult members on the same page. And if, you want to get plugged into the metaverse, I gotta believe there's something really anti-human to that idea. Gosh. Man, and then they had to leave with like a minute. I'm sorry if you left. Of course, you're not here, so you wouldn't get that apology, so let's just go.
Darfur, 200,000 lost their lives.
Oh, for peace between the Israelis and the Palestinians.
Peace in the Middle East, bodies far-fetched. Peace in American streets, ain't gonna be no peace. Feel the beast, claiming peace meets the prince of peace. During the 70th week, what we do with the general pastor, spiritual bastard.
Whoa, shit. This is just, okay, I'm sorry. This is why you could tell Or you can tell I could use a preview. I mean, I spent a lot of time. Obviously, I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground at the beginning. And I should have waited till I got to the end. But it's more fun this way.
Anticipating the rapture till we lay a sin down at the foot of a master. You can expect a steady rise and natural disaster. Welcome to the darkness. Bang, dope. Open up the eyes to your mind and get so. Welcome to the darkness. Forget about what you know. The world's about to change, so get ready for the show. Welcome to the darkness. It's time once you get it through the mind. Why everything is fine, things are destined to decline. All the signs of the times point to the end times. Things are destined to decline. Welcome to the darkness.
I went way too long. We're going to be done. Because I want to keep going.
For the children whose worlds have been shattered. I pray they will be comforted by a power greater than any of us, spoken through the ages in Psalm 23. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me.
Well, because I'm the meanest son of a bitch in the valley. But that's because there's some songs and some other shit. Wow. I'm going to let it go at that. Went long. No, I think it's a lot like the Exorcist film scenario. And I think that was so ahead of its time. Maybe people on that movie set knew a little something, or maybe the writer of that book knew something about the Rothschild, the mask ball, the weird goings on, the cremation of care, other things that are just next level that most people just, they don't want to know. That's why they don't know. I'm not lying about anything of that. So I said, I mean, like cremation of care is a real thing. A lot of us have actually seen the video, seen the activities. We know what's going on. The people that don't want to know what's going on there, they just choose not to want to know. It's not like the information's fake, right? There's zero fake about it. I mean, it's, you know, a yearly gathering, prominent, wealthy, you know, burning a baby in effigy, you know, or care, or whatever that package is on that altar. No! It's totally just just a role-playing game for the rich. Later.